Information, news, and entertainment on demand.
WSRadio.com.
Welcome to The Changing Stage, music gear talk from the manufacturers and musicians who define the biz. Here's your host, Florentino Buenaventura.
Oh, man, that's right. This is the Changing Stage radio show powered by the mighty WS Radio Networks, brought to you by SIR Equipment Rental, Pitbull Audio at pitbullaudio.com, and Stars Align, where they just are teaching the kids how to become the next generation of musicians. And speaking of that, we have a very, very, very special guest here, just one of the greats, one of the icons of rock and roll. We have Mr. Gregg Allman. Gregg, are you there, sir?
I am. How you doing?
Oh man, I've used this word a couple of times this week, but I'm as giddy as a schoolgirl right now, man. This is awesome. It's great to have you on the show. You know what? I don't know if you remember this, but we actually met a long time ago. I was a PA on a concert that you did at the Dixon Mayfair in Sacramento area around 1986, 87, man. So kind of dates us both back. I would imagine you wouldn't remember me, but obviously I remember you. And it was a great concert. It was powerful. And keep those.
Where was this?
Dixon Mayfair, right? It's like a little suburb outside of Sacramento where I was raised. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it was a great time.
Yeah, I was probably living in San Francisco at the time. Yeah, I moved from there to Savannah, where I live now.
Oh, awesome. Yes, we're East Coast, West Coast. And you got a lot of exciting things going on. You're going to be here at the fair. We're in San Diego now, so you're going to be here at the fair, and you're going to be coming to concert at the fair. You're on tour right now. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing for the tour?
No, I'm sitting at home right now. I don't leave for tour until the Chattanooga Blues Festival on the 12th.
Oh, okay. So it's coming up pretty quick. So
then we come from Chattanooga to San Diego to the fair. This is a big, like state fair, county fair.
Yeah,
what is it?
It's the Del Mar Fair is probably one of the biggest in the country. It's huge.
I've heard that.
Yeah, so it's going to be big, and they're really publicizing you heavy over here. Obviously, we're all very excited to have you because you've been an icon in the business of rock for quite some time. I interview a lot of players in the business. Some seasons, some are getting into it. And you are always a name that comes up, so that's amazing. Tell us a little bit about some of the history that you've had. I mean, it goes all the way back to, like you said, back to the South there. Can you give us a little bit of some of the things that have been important for you throughout your history?
Well, music is just my main thing, and playing with the brothers for 45 years was. It was a little long, but we were going to disband on there, or just, end the whole thing on our 40th anniversary, which would have been 2009. But they wanted to go another few years, so when we got to 45 years, I just said, that's it, guys. And I, of course, was looking into the future, and so 7 years before the brothers disbanded, I started the band I have now.
Yeah.
And it took me that long to find and weed out people and get just the perfect ones that I want. Because think about it. If I played with the Allman Brothers, which was a very exciting entity.
Oh yeah, by far.
And then left it. I'm not going to settle for anything less,
yeah.
right? I mean, I'm not going to get into some band that just plays waltzes. I mean, So I hand built this incredible band. It's a 9-piece band. It has horns.
Oh, man.
And I have some incredible players. They are, I'll tell you this, it is one of, if not the most exciting musical experience that I've ever had anything to do with. So you might want to come by and listen.
Oh,
y'all.
I think, well, like I said, all of us here at the station are just excited about the prospects of seeing the new group, and and I am too. Like I said, it's been a little while since I had a chance to see you in concert, and I just remember, to this day that you were amazing up there, and I was in my early teens just as a PA for this production company that was out of Sacramento. So I know that this new group is going to be even that much more electrifying, and with horns it's going to be pretty powerful. Now you've got an album that you're launching on Rounder Records, if I've read that rightly. That's kind of what this tour is all about. Can you tell us about the record and the recording process?
It's called Back to Macon, and we did it at this very, very old pre-Civil War built opera house there in Macon, and one of those has 3 balconies, and it's just been refurbished again. From the outside, it looks like it's about to fall down, but it's a beautiful place, and there's only one. Well, there's 2 people that I replaced between then and now. So it's basically, yes, the same band, and it came out really, really good. At first, I had my doubts because since then I've gotten 2 of Bobby Bland's old horn players, and awesome. I got this incredible piano player, and who's real funky and real Leon kind of Russell, and it's I can take 2 weeks off. And about a week and 5 days into that, I'll say, let's go play. I'm ready to go, and I so enjoy playing with these guys, and we get along just so fine. And our rehearsals, the communication between all the players is just magnificent. And there's only one band leader, so that's a good thing. The brothers never really had a band leader, and so it was kind of like, I don't know, when you get too many cooks in the kitchen, head chefs in the kitchen, it can get a little dicey. But anyway, I have nothing bad to say about the Allman Brothers. I loved it, and I wouldn't have stayed 45 years. And but now this is something altogether new. I do play many songs that I wrote for the Allman Brothers. Only each one of those, I have rearranged and rearranged horns into them, and I play quite a bit of electric guitar in my band.
Nice.
Electric guitar and acoustic guitar, and then of course I play some Hammond. And of course I have another keyboard player, and then 3 real good horn players, and a very funky drummer from Memphis, Tennessee, Mr. Stevie Potts.
Nice.
And this little guy from New Orleans playing bass, and I got Mark Quinones from the Allman Brothers playing percussion.
Very
and
cool.
He was the catalyst. He shot the fire in the band, and there was already fire, but he he plugged it into in the big socket in the wall, right? And he really lights it up. And it's so much fun to play with these guys. And I mean, when we go on the road, the first concert that we play and the last concert, I mean, there's no difference in the excitement. There's no difference in how much we want to play. And we go on. I mean, a man has to know his limitations. So we go on. I play 2 on and 1 off. You know, I mean, with the brothers, I mean, back when we were young and bulletproof, we, in 1970, I think we played 306 nights. And nowadays, I play 2 on and 1 off. And each tour is, unless it's Europe or Australia or Japan, it's 10 shows long.
Wow.
So
oh no, all right, Greg, I don't mean to interrupt you. We got about a minute left, Greg, and you've had such a impactful career in most musicians I know. I mean, from rock to funk to anything, they always go back to you in the group. What would you like to share with this group with about a minute left? What would you like to share with these new up and coming artists to inspire them?
I would say to up and coming entertainers, I would say no matter how much of a dark cloud might come over the whole thing, or how frustrating it may get, or how impossible something may seem, just keep an open mind and keep your eyes on the road and just keep at it, man. Keep at it. And tomorrow's another day, and stay away from the drugs and alcohol.
Amen, man. That's.
I'm not talking about God's green weed now. I'm talking about drugs.
Yeah, the heavy stuff for sure. So, hey, folks, make sure you go out and see Gregg. He's going to be on tour, starting off in Chattanooga, and then he'll be in San Diego here at the Del Mar Fair. This has been a great honor for the Changing Stage radio show. It's a milestone for me, sir. It's good to talk to you again. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the fair. Thanks, WS Radio, and all of the sponsors. We'll talk to you next time.
A podcast or radio show on WS Radio is a great way to create content marketing. Turn prospects into customers into raving fans. Contact Wade at WSRadio.com or call 866-WS-RADIO.
You take your smartphone almost everywhere you go. Now WSRadio.com can be there too. Search WS Radio in the Play Store for your Android devices or iTunes for Apple and download the WS Radio application. WSRadio.com on your phone and in your ear everywhere you go. Download the WS Radio application. Do it now. It's very easy. WSRadio.com.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
I have some good news for a change. With the stressful times upon us, having a regular glass of wine has proved in many studies to reduce stress. Want some more stress-relieving tips? VinVillage.com is an exciting new social organization connecting wine lovers around the country with an exclusive local and online wine lifestyle experience. Vin Village members can meet others online and in person, attend wine dinners and tastings, participate in forums, blogs, and wikis, purchase limited and exclusive wines, even create your own wine. You heard me. Create your own wine. And best yet, membership is free. So reduce some of the stress and have some fun. Join now and connect with thousands of other like-minded wine lovers. To learn more, go to vinvillage.com. That's www.vinvillage.com. Vin Village is where wine lovers connect.